Okay, so this is everything gotten from the New York Mets game on June 29th, 2022 against the Houston Astros. See, we got three main things here. We have Souvenir Cup, we have team set cards, and we have the Yearbook here. They also had an option for a Mets magazine or whatever, but it's like, I don't know. This feels more like a souvenir program sort of thing, so I got this and only this. But anyway, let's get on to this. This is the Souvenir Cup. You see the, well, Coca-Cola first of all. Then you see the skyline down here of New York City, of course. And you have Pete Alonso with kind of the neon NY behind him in the pinstripe Mets uniform, of course. And him over here with his actual name underneath the Mets logo, and him, I guess, swinging. And yeah, that is pretty much it for that. The last cup that I had from 2019, it had him and Jeff McNeil on it. This one is clearly just Pete Alonso. And also, I should say, some of the stands had on display a Souvenir Cup that was like a white cup with pinstripes. It had 60th anniversary on it, like this logo, which I thought was kind of cool. Was going to get that. And even though they're on display, every place was actually sold out of them. So couldn't really do much about that. And we will get on to the team set last here because that'll take up the most time. Actually, with how thick this yearbook is, it might be close. But actually, no, I'm going to move on over here because then, yeah, you see that I'm going to have to hold it down with my knee or something like I do. So anyway, 60th anniversary Mets. See the collage here. Obviously, it's a huge yearbook, as you might expect from a major league team. So I'm not going to go over everything. I actually haven't even looked at it yet, like I sometimes try to. I actually had an ad there for like Southeast Pennsylvania, which is kind of strange. I don't know if you guys saw that. Oh, here's a code, I guess, for everyone that's on the cover. And I guess these are the coaches. You have coaches on one side and you have ads on the other. Still going. Okay, full ad. Here we go. Now we're on to the players. No ads on these. Oh, on the last one. Anyway. Seems like alphabetical order. Obviously, Cano is no longer with the Mets, but I would assume that this was printed before the season. Still going. We're only on E's here, everybody, so to be honest, there's a few of these guys that for some reason I'm not super familiar with. Only a few though. Still going. Obviously I'm going to this quick and I'm not going to like call out every name or whatever because we're going to do that with the card pack. Of course, with Major League card packs made by Topps, it is a little bit different because you don't get the whole team. You basically get a sampling of the team. You basically get the team's best players in a pack, which is still okay, but it's not like the full team. It is kind of ironic how minor league team sets are 100 times better than major league team sets. You get a lot more out of it than a major league club. It's kind of strange. Because there's probably a lot of guys in the major leagues that don't get cards made, but yet you can be in single A and you get your own card, and so does every single person on the team. Go. These are probably more AAA guys back here. They get they're probably at spring training or whatever, but like I said, they're probably in Syracuse, most of them right now. And you can see they don't even get their full page. They get half of a page here. Support staff. Oh, we are 139 pages in. Mets through the decades. This actually seems kind of interesting. It's like collage by decade here. Now we're in the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. What could be next? 2010s and 2020s. I guess we got some Mets moments going on here. Yeah, I don't really have... I wish I could provide more commentary. Here's Old Timers Day, which they haven't done in a very long time, but is coming back. I believe I saw late August 27th, I believe. Here's like an actual article. Little one anyway. Now little articles on some of their prospects. It's funny, I know the names of some of the prospects better than I do some of the guys who are in the major leagues but lesser known, if that makes any sense. Oh, here's the minor league affiliates. Syracuse and Binghamton. Brooklyn Cyclones and St. Lucie. I have seen 3 of the 4. I have not been to Syracuse, so I've been to 2 of these, and I've seen 3. I've seen Syracuse as the Syracuse Mets, because I have seen them as the Washington affiliate too. But as the Syracuse Mets, I've seen them once in Scranton, and that was actually funny because that's like a play. Sorry, it was like a play-in game to get into the playoffs. They were tied, and whoever won the division essentially. So, and here's the Complex League, which obviously I have not seen ever. Although it would be kind of cool. Dominican Mets. It would be kind of cool to see a Complex League game, especially because I know some of them have kind of moved. I actually don't know how many have, but some of them have moved into like the big stadium, so you can like walk in, and a lot of their games are like 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning, and there's not really a lot of people there, so you just walk in. A lot of them are free, and like I said, I don't know how many do this. I know the Orioles did a few years ago. I don't even know if they still do it, but you know, at the time you could just kind of walk into their big spring training stadium and just watch what was the Florida State League, now the Florida Complex League. And yeah. Citi Field Tour, Citi Field Eats. Food. But where's the Shake Shack? That's really the only thing that matters. Mets ownership. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. The only food that really matters when you're at Citi Field is Shake Shack. Mets executives. And TV announcers. Sometimes you kind of have rotating people in the booth, especially for TV. Well, I guess radio too, sometimes. But this is all your main guys. Obviously, I'm not super familiar with the Spanish broadcasts. Oh no, I ripped it. Well, Citi Field. How much longer do we have? I think we're nearing the end. This like some of the pictures before had captions. This just has no caption. It's just that. And here's your A to Z fan information guide. Oh man, these concessions are tiny. They're small. Seating chart, I was there. $22, $23 seats, by the way, up there, at least when I went. Not bad. Could have actually gone cheaper. Could have gone the 500 level for 16, but I mean, it's not a huge difference to be at 400 versus 500. And here's your whole schedule right here. That was me. And yeah, so that is it for, not the video, but for the yearbook. Now we move on to the cards, which I also want to open and do over here. And also you can see kind of just, again, the irony of how more cheaply made, or the cheap feel of a major league card set versus a minor league card set. It is just ironic. Like, it's just bouncing around. It's very cheap cardboard, and you just get a higher quality from a minor league set. It's just weird. But you do see we have 17, which is clearly not the full roster. And obviously, you know, I do want to point out that you are getting less than a minor league set, and you're also paying more. So fun. Can I open this? I might have to pause the video here, which I am going to do just to open it. Here it is, and destroyed. Here it is. Francisco Lindor is the first one we have here. And we have Pete Alonso. Do it like that. Michael Conforto. We have J.D. Davis. Have Jacob deGrom. Eduardo Escobar. Mark Canha. Dominic Smith. Jeff McNeil. Kevin Pillar. Brandon Nimmo. Max Scherzer. Which, by the way, if you didn't see, I didn't mention it when I was going past him in the yearbook, but you may have noticed it was very dominant in that photo that he has two different color eyes as well, which is an oddity, but it's interesting. Taiwan Walker, yesterday's starter. Yes, I'm filming this a day after the game. Sometimes I do it almost immediately. Sometimes I wait a few weeks, but today is the day after. Starling Marte. Tyler McGill. Edwin Diaz. James McCann. And I also do want to point out, I assume these are all the same names there on the back of this, but they have a number order here. They weren't even in that number order. They're like jumbled up. But at least it looks like they all have the right names, at least. But yeah, I guess that is it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys all later.